Too many things are happening. Everyone needs to stop. Stop. Guys, hold on. Stop. I can't keep up. I can't keep up with everything. I can't keep up with everything. Oh my God. Oh my God. If the next mayor of New York, I'm saying it right now. If Zohran Mamdani becomes the next mayor of New York, I'm going to fucking move to New York. I don't know for how long, but I'm probably going to fucking move to New York. Holy shit. Post hole if he wins. Tasteful nude if Mamdani wins. Zohran Mamdani, the young Democratic socialist who's been rising the mayor's race, is now ahead of Andrew Cuomo with just 2 weeks until the Democratic primary. It's too good. It's too good to be true. I'm not going to say anything else. It's too good to be true. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to jinx it. The poll of 573 likely Democratic voters was conducted between June 6th and June 7th after 9 candidates faced off in the first televised debate. 39% of the poll's response came from landlines, 61% from text messages. Surveys show the race continuing to narrow to a two-person contest between the youngest and oldest candidates in the field, but it didn't offer respondents the chance to rank up the 5 candidates in order of preference. A Cuomo campaign poll conducted by Expedition Strategies shared with Politico earlier this week found the former governor leading Mamdani by 12 points, 56 to 44, after 8 rounds of voting. The poll was conducted over the same period as a public policy polling survey showing Mamdani's lead. A separate survey from Data for Progress for a Mamdani allied super PAC found Cuomo winning by 2 points, 51 to 49. Mashallah, mashallah, mashallah. That's what we say. Mashallah. This poll from Public Policy Polling Survey shows him up 4 points. Now, it's not the best poll. It doesn't show rank choice. Inshallah vato, mashallah vato. That's what I gotta say. Take better care of your dog. They will die one day and you'll be sad. Spend time with them. Are you talking to me? A person who literally takes the best care. Like there is literally no better care that I could take of my dog. I literally spend every single waking moment with him, from waking up in the bed to going to sleep at night. And not only that, but also on top of that, I take her out. She runs. She gets a shit ton of socialization. I said her. Kaya lives a better life than you. Okay? Kaya lives a better life than most human beings on the planet. Kaya lives a better life than me. And I'm the one giving it to her. I'm the one giving her this wonderful life. And she still lives a better life than me. It's crazy. Think about that. She sleeps all day. And when she's not sleeping, she's running around, socializing with other dogs. She works out in the morning. It's crazy. Kaya is the real people's princess. Yeah, I don't know how reliable or valuable this poll is, but maybe it'll massage the narrative a little bit around Zohran. This isn't to say that Zohran is definitely going to win or anything like that. You should still keep up the momentum, the Zomentum. Voting on the Knesset, the Shas party have threatened if the Knesset vote is not postponed until next week, they will vote against it right now.
Cortez's endorsement in doing that. And I'm so excited to have Congressman Ocasio-Cortez's endorsement in doing that.
I wanted to ask, some of the policies that you stand on is free bus service in New York City.
Yes, sir.
Could that actually work?
Absolutely.
Break it down.
So I grew up in Morningside Heights. I would take the 1 train. We used to have the 9 train back then, but I would take the 1 train to 231st, get on the BX10 to go to Bronx Science. Mm-hmm. And I remember when I'd get off the 1 train, if I could still see the bus, even if it was 2 stops away, even if I had missed it, I knew I could catch up to it because that's how slow that bus was. I'd be slapping the back of the bus and I could get there in time. It was good for me. It's bad for New York City. You should not be able to catch that bus if you miss that bus, but the buses are so slow. So as a state assembly member, I won the first of its kind fare free bus pilot. We made 1 bus route free in every borough of New York City. And we secured $15 million to do so. And it showed that ridership went up by up to 38%. Assaults on bus drivers went down by 38.9%. And of the largest increase of riders came from New Yorkers making $28,000 a year or less. And this is critical because it's not just about economic access. It's also about public safety. It's also even about environmentalism because we're seeing that 11% of the new riders, they were previously driving a car, taking a taxi. Now they're off the road. They're on public transit. And the cost of doing all of this is about $700 million a year. Now, that sounds significant, which it is, but just want to put it into context. We're talking about that in the context of a city budget that's about $113 billion a year. State budget, about $252 billion a year. There is money. The question...
Hasan, if he wins, you could get a job in the government, Lamau. Are you insane? You think I would drop what I'm doing to work in the government? What are you, crazy? That's so funny.
Question is what we spend it on. And what I've proposed is that we raise $10 billion to pay for our entire economic agenda and start to Trump-proof our city because we know he'll use federal funding as leverage over this city. And we will do so in 2 key ways. The first is to match the state's top corporate tax rate to that of New Jersey. We are at 7.25%. They're at 11.5%. Corporations can pay it over there. They can pay it over here. And the beauty of it is that it doesn't just apply to corporations headquartered in New York City. Because when you say this, people will say, well, they're going to go to Florida. Wherever you are headquartered, as long as you do business in the state of New York, you are taxable for that corporate tax. We're talking about corporations that are making millions of dollars, not in revenue, but in profit. And the second is taxing the top 1% of New Yorkers. We're talking about people who make $1 million a year or more, taxing them just by a flat 2% tax increase. And I know if 50 Cent is listening, he's not going to be happy about this. He tends to not like this tax policy, but I want to be very clear. This is about $20,000 a year. It's a rounding error. And all of these things together, they make every New Yorker's life better, including those who are actually getting taxed.
Now, you also want to cut the police budget, and people.
One out of context clip a tag ad on TV and a campaign is cooked. No, I would never do that regardless. I know I was gonna watch the full one, the full Breakfast Club interview, but what is this? Hey, see the guy? What the hell, man? That's crazy. That's disrespectful. That's outright disrespectful. I wonder how Charlemagne actually responded to Zohran, because he's been like he's become a more aggressive progressive in the last couple of months.